Hello? Here we go. Also, don't mind my saves. I was taking screenshots for YouTube thumbnails. Don't mind me. Let's kiss Alistair. Bet.
Your desire is my command. Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right? Oh, you want to... right now? Well, who am I to refuse?
Yes, right now. Alistair approves, +2. Is he like in love with me yet? Not yet. But soon. So just to give you guys an update, so earlier today I did update Zevran and Ogren's armor. So you guys can see they're dripped out. And then I also gave Shale some armor as well. Alistair, when I catch you, Alistair, what are you gonna do, What are you gonna do when you catch that man? I know what I'm gonna do when I catch that man. Actually, are there cutscenes? Ooh, should we sneak away with Alistair? I think we should. Can't say on stream. Valid. I know we've done this before, but... I love this so much. Aww. Yes. Yes. Anyways, we could also eavesdrop. But I feel like we should talk to other people first before we do that. Like, when?
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
I don't know. Okay. So, Elena right now is coming... Elena has mixed feelings, as we know, about being a Grey Warden. Because of all the trauma that she's been through. Literally, all of her trauma. Girl needs some therapy. But she's gonna say number one. It means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
Yeah, I think once the Blight is over and she's Warden Commander along with Queen Consort, I think that's when she's gonna feel a little bit more at home with the idea of being a Grey Warden. But for right now, during the Blight, she's like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to sign up for this. I just wanted to be with my family and stay with them. Like, get me back home. Get me back to my parents. But of course that can't happen, unfortunately, because they're dead. Rip the Kuzlins.
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Speak on it, Win. Speak on it. Rip the Kuzlans. Yeah. They did die rather quickly. So in a way, having power... In a way, having power confines you?
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
You can never wear out your welcome, Win.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
You know about Alistair and me? As if we weren't just making out like 2 seconds ago.
It's hard not to notice the doe-eyed looks he gives you, especially when he thinks no one's watching.
She knows.
It's almost
Yeah,
too sweet
we
for
didn't
my
hide it very
tastes,
well.
And I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
You're not like the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
What about me? What about me? Do you care if I get hurt? What if he hurts me? Did you think about that? No, I'm just kidding. We're just taking it one day at a time. Like, we haven't defined the relationship. No I love yous have been said.
You are both Grey
Yet.
Wardens, and he is the son of a king. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I can handle my responsibilities and my relationship.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
What am I supposed to do? Tell him to go away? Don't even think that's possible, even if we did.
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
So I should inflict pain now to avoid it later? Great logic.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Okay, Win. So we're not doing that.
I've a question, if I may.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
You could go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
Yeah, I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
I still haven't finished his romance. But I really need to one of these days, because I do love Severin so much. Alright, let's talk to Sten.
You called.
Yeah.
I am hardly surprised.
I think we already asked this of Sten.
Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on.
Okay.
As you wish.
Great conversation. So happy we talked.
I await your command. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Okay, wow. I've gotten through a lot of conversations with people. I don't really want to talk to Ogren, but I guess I should.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Let's see. Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city.
She's
planning
so
to take it for
pretty.
themselves and
I love
depose their own
Liliana.
creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
I love romancing her so much. Her romance is so cute. She's such a good person. She is. Especially in this game. Good evening. Good evening, Pancake. How are you doing today?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Olay.
Alright, go ahead.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Ooh. Did she win?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
I didn't want to interrupt Liliana's tale, but I was adjusting my chair and stuff and my sitting position so I could have my back up against the chair a little bit better, and something off my desk fell, which is why I was laughing. Fun fact, in Polish dub, Liliana has a very flowery dialogue during a romance with old Polish words that are quite difficult to pronounce, and after it's done you hear a grunt and God, who raw, and it's cut off. It's hilarious that I got through to the release. Oh my gosh, that is I love her romance so much. I think it's my favorite one in Origins. She's just so pretty, so amazing.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Olay so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Aw, that's amazing. Alright, let's move on. Are you going to get her a pet nug? You know, I tried. I really did. I couldn't get it to work. So I think it's gonna be a no, but I did try. I really did.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have.
I totally did, guys. I totally.
I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Totally knew that. Shame, if you import a safe all the way to Inquisition, Liliana becomes a nug breeder and sells them to nobility. I did know that, at least. I couldn't do it. I don't know why. When I had her with me in Orzammar, it never popped up in the dialogue that she wanted a nug. And so anytime I talked to the idle dwarf, he was just like, whatever. He didn't want to give me a nug, which I think is very rude. Ooh, which one do we want to hear? Should we listen to where babies come from? The birds and the bees conversation. Oh. You have to pass by a nug and then talk to a dwarf in the castless area. Yeah, I talked to the dwarf, but I didn't pass by any nugs with her, so maybe that was it. They're really going at it at camp. Yeah.
Alistair, may I have a word?
They really were. I was not expecting that.
Fearless leader are inseparable these days. Joined at the hip, almost.
That's a bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
Well then, now that you're
We're not in an intimate relationship.
you should learn about where babies really come from.
Pardon?
I know the chantry says you dream about your babies.
We're not in an intimate relationship yet.
Take them out of the Fade and leave them in your arms. But that's not true. Actually, what happens is that when a girl and a boy really love each other...
Andraste's flaming sword, I know where babies come from.
Do you? Do you really?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, all right then. Oh, look, you're all red and mottled. How cute.
You did that on purpose.
Now, Alistair, why would I do such a thing?
Because you're wicked. That frail old lady act, I'm so not fooled. I'm on to you now.
Oh, I love that one. It's so fun. I should do some enchanting though before we leave. Wind just trolls everyone. She really does.
Enchantment.
What mod is this? So it's one of the cutscene mods, and I actually forgot to pin this. But maybe it's not gonna let me do it right this second, but there's the mod. So it's the eavesdropping on conversations mod. It's related to the Alistair romance. So yeah. Okay, so I have some runes. Let's see, that's a frost. Let's add another one there. Or actually, maybe I should do another one. Thank you. Yeah, I'm obsessed with these cutscene mods. They're so good. So well done. Chance to reduce movement speed. That would be nice. And then maybe cold. And then lightning, and then I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm mixing and matching. Did you know that in the end cutscene where the army charges the Darkspawn, their equipment actually changes depending on how much you invest in the war effort? That is good to know. Oh yeah. So before I was streaming, I did give a bunch of like sapphires, rubies, like whatever gems I had to the dwarves. I haven't done so much with the runes. I've given some runes, but
If there's anything I can do for you, please. I'm sure you'll be.
I can always buy more runes and find them. I just know that like I like investing in like my people first before anybody else, but maybe if I remember right, giving a total of 100 runes actually makes every single soldier carrying elemental weapons. All right, well we got some money. We got some money. I think I sold these. It's fine. Something that's not possible to do without min-maxing. It's not. Well, I'm gonna try.
You are wise to invest in the effectiveness of your
Okay.
If there's anything I can.
I don't think... Yeah. And then I have a gold amulet. I can't remember who that goes to. I want to say Morrigan. Morrigan's really into the jewelry stuff. I don't know if that's like one that's specific to her or not.
A fine gift.
Yeah,
You
okay.
have my thanks.
So she liked that. And then I have a ton of elf fruit. I really should work on my poultices. I only noticed that after several playthroughs. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So obviously I've never done that. I've not done that myself, but that would be a really cool thing. Alright, so we said we were gonna... Actually... We said we were gonna do Flemeth soon. So... Here's my thought. I'm gonna take Shale with me. Shale, I think is pretty obvious. She's pretty tanky. Who else should I bring to defeat Flemeth? I think I should take Wynn for her healing spells. Morrigan? No! We're not supposed to take Morrigan to see Flemeth. She'll yell at us. So I'm thinking of taking Wynn as the mage. Do we think I should take another rogue like Liliana because she has archery? Or should I take somebody else who's maybe tanky? You have to for the drama? Listen, I love the drama, but... A -20 in relationship? No! I want to keep my friendship. I mean, maybe I'll do a quick save just to see what happens. But I don't think I quite I don't want to actually ruin the relationship, but if I do, like, maybe a quick save, and then we go back, and then do it for real. But I can't do that to Morrigan. I love her too much. So, go back. We have the technology. Yeah. We can always reload a save. I think if I take another rogue, it's gonna be Leliana for her archery. Or should I take somebody maybe like Sten? I don't know that I want to take Alistair with me. Zevran? Well, here's the thing. Zevran's dual dagger like myself, and I don't know if it would be a good thing to have two dual wielders. You know what I mean? Like having one distance, one up close. Oh, Alistair should have special dialogue, so maybe I will take him. I just think for this like boss fight, I just don't know that Zevran would be the best person. I think Leliana would be better. Have you ever taken Sten to the magic circle? I have. I don't think I did it. Did I do it this playthrough? I don't think I did. But I have done it in the past. But usually, like, my main party is Alistair, Leliana, and Wynn. It's hilarious how he bribes the fairy guard with cookies he stole from a kid. Yes. This time we had Morrigan with us, and her dialogue was actually really funny. She freaked the guard out way. Like, she... He was very nervous. Alright, so we've got an ad in about 6 minutes, so what if let's do a save. Let's see how this goes with Morrigan with us, and then we'll do it for real maybe after the ad break.
Indeed.
So I guess it doesn't really matter who we take.
Blood and damnation.
Flemet's Hut. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to fight somebody. Oh no, it's this guy. Old Tegrin.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Times have changed in Orzammar, but let's see that discount. Yeah, because I'm the one that fixed it. Actually, okay. Because this isn't an actual save. So I can't get too distracted. We're not. This isn't for real.
And here we are, back at my mother's hut. Why did you bring me here? No matter. It appears as if Flemeth is not even present. Perhaps she sensed my coming and is not ready to confront me just yet. This only confirms my suspicions. My mother never leaves her hut.
Where do you think she went?
I have no idea, to tell you the truth. She may even still be here, watching. She simply does not wish to speak to us. Or to me. The only thing that can be done is to return later, without my presence. If it is me that keeps her from appearing, you will have your chance. If it is not, then I do not want to be present for what will surely follow. Come, let us not linger here. She could return at any moment.
Oh, she only disapproved -5. Oh, okay. Oh, they changed that, yeah. Alright, but that wasn't for real. See, she's a queen, yeah. Okay, so we have 3 minutes until there's an ad. There's not really... Should I have one more conversation with somebody? Let's talk to Ogren. Ad time. Yeah.
I still got it.
Yeah, we did last time help with Felsi, so yeah. So what are you leaving for? Go get her.
Don't you know anything about women? You gotta make 'em wait. Play hard to get. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Let's see. I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Let's see how he likes the surface.
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought ale made with grain?
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit, though, I do miss home. Just a bit. A little bit.
I bet. I miss my home, too.
I guess we're all a bunch of whimpering softies in the end. Anyhow, let's keep moving.
We are.
If anyone finds out I was getting all mopey, I'd lose my reputation.
That's true. Hello. We should be back from break. The ad break. Sorry about that, guys. But like I said, I did not want us to be interrupted. Excuse me, for another hour. So let's get to it. Let's kick some Flemeth butt. So Shale and Wynn, and if Alistair has some special dialogue, we might as well bring him.
Yes.
I don't know how well this is gonna go for me. So we're gonna see. Are we gonna get Old Tech Run again? Or are we gonna actually have to fight? This fight is annoying on Nightmare. It was annoying for me the first time I played it, and I played it on normal mode. So I can't even imagine what it would be like on Nightmare mode. I feel like it would feel impossible almost. And unfortunately we are gonna have to fight. But look at Wynn. Alright, let's kick some Darkspawn butt. Or maybe get our butt kicked. Alright. It's more this way. Was that it? Was that actually it? Doesn't feel like that was it. Oh, Shale. Shale is dying. What is happening? Shale, bestie? Oh! Sorry, Shale. I love you. What was that? Did you summon the spirit?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid.
She's glowing. I
did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
Well, don't do that. You could kill yourself doing this.
Well, that's certainly conceivable.
Don't do that, Wynn.
Using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
No, don't do that. I don't want you exerting yourself.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Right.
Alright,
Let's get started.
yeah, Shale, you're a rock. How can you die? Exactly.
Should be easy enough.
This is what Anders could have been. I know. If only, yeah. Definitely not something that will come up later. Absolutely not. So, Shale, bestie, are you injured? Let's see. Oh, do you need a greater injury kit? No, that was fine. Alright, we're all good. We'll wait for Shale. She needs to be peak health. Peak health. Okay, I think that's fine. Shale, injury, broken bone. What bone? No, literally. Like, cracked skull? What does that even mean? Also, Flemeth. Why does she look like that? Can you guys see Flemeth right now? Okay, okay. That was a little scary. Not gonna lie.
And so you return.
Flemeth is so cunty, though. She is, especially in this outfit.
To her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
We know your little secret, Flemeth.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how you extend your unnatural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
Did you know that Morrigan has a big sister? She never mentioned having a sister. I know in Flemeth's tales, there are other daughters, but... So, I mean, she doesn't know. Ooh. I did not know that. So then where is this sister, I wonder? She's called Yavanna. Interesting. Never heard of this. Never heard of this sister.
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
No.
Shame. What will it be then?
No, you die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Okay. So... Shale does stone aura, if I remember correctly. So of course Wynn is gonna be back here. How are you doing, besties? I'm gonna die. And Alistair, you need to heal as well. Oh my gosh, this fight is so hard already. It's just an overgrown gecko. Yeah, totally. My dog's already down. Acidic coating. Alistair? Alistair? Can you resurrect? Oh gosh. Can I hit two birds with one stone? Can I save both of them? Okay, apparently I can. Unfortunately, my dog can't use anything for healing that I can tell.
Let's get started.
And Alistair's already dead again. Besties. Should have just taken the grimoire. Maybe I should have? I don't think there's a point to anything anymore. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Yes, actually. Apparently so. Questioning my life decision, and she's doing it again. Well, let's see. What do I want to do differently? Should I... I could have her use her bow and arrow, but she doesn't have anything for that. Only Leliana does. Maybe we'll try this again. We'll do another quick save here. We might have to come back later.
Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone will. Oh, you think you're the first to come, full of righteousness, and it is.
Okay. So we need a better plan. Originally, I had Shale doing the stone aura, which is still really useful, especially in a fight like this. However, I might have her without it, and then just have Win in the back. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Alistair. Heal me. Shale. I forget if Shale uses these poultices or not. Can I? And spread out. Don't group up your melee people because all dragons attack are areas of effect. So should I have like Alistair in the back maybe? Okay, I guess I'm playing as Alistair because I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. No, don't just run into it! No! Okay. So if I'm gonna bring somebody back... Well, let's see. So there's my dog, there's me. Where's Alistair? Oh, he's all the way over there. So I basically gotta choose to revive one. Which I think if that should be me. And that went super well. I'm so glad I did that. Okay, are you gonna shale? Shale's not even gonna try and attack. Oh wait, maybe it was Stoneheart I was supposed to do. No, it wasn't that. So I don't know. My move. I'm trying. I'm really trying, guys. This is not going well for me. How's Winds? Okay, she can't revive anybody just yet, but I mean, I'm not dead. Everyone's not dead, so... Maybe I spoke too soon. Come on, come on, come on. Shale, get up, get up. You got this, bestie. No. Are we gonna clutch? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, oh my god. Win, I need you to bring somebody back. Okay, so she can. Who should we bring back? I think Shale is our best bet. So... Okay, I can see. Shale's gonna fall. Okay. And Scratch is back some. Oh, Scratch! We saved Scratch! Okay. We're almost there. I don't know how, why. I'm not even good playing as Shale. I'm not. Like, I'm just. Oh my gosh. Punch her to death, Shale. Literally. Okay, win, win, win. Okay, heal, heal, heal. Oh my god, oh my god.
Are all bruised now.
I don't know how we did that. Genuinely do not know how that happened. I won that fight with Shale and Win mostly. I'm like in shock right now. How did I...
As you wish.
Shale and Win. Power duo.
On it.
Do not mess with either one of those. Okay, did I... Yep, that was everything. Okay, well, we did that. Only took a couple tries, but we killed her. Now whether she stays dead, that's a mystery for the ages.
You have returned from the wilds, alive. What news have you?
Alive, yeah, barely, Morgan. She's free. You're
dead.
You're free.
You actually managed it?
Don't ask me how.
I barely dared to hope 'twas even possible. And the real grimoire. Did you find it?
Yep, here it is.
So here it is. Fantastic. And thank you for helping me. No one has ever... Thank you.
You're welcome, bestie.
We are hopefully free of any further pressing obligations involving my protection. Let us return to the road, shall we?
Okay. Woo. Ooh, I feel like I was sweating there a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But we did it. I'm amazed. Even... We did it, yeah.
Your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Shale and Win. I'm gonna throw a hype in chat just cause that was stressful. That was very, very stressful. Don't know how I'm alive. Mabari Crunch. Restores a small amount of a Mabari Hound's health and stamina over time and cures of a single injury. I need that. Definitely necessary. Okay, well, so we did that. Genuinely thought that was going to take longer. And I was going to have to reevaluate. Or even come back later once I've leveled up some more. But we did okay. We did okay. Especially for having 2 party members doing the majority of the work. Like, shout out to Shale. I mean... Shale really was consistently punching, and apparently that did work. I want to take Zevran with me for the Brecilian Forest, because that's what we're going to do next. I think I want to take Win with me.
Yes.
And then I don't want to bring Ogren. Morrigan. Should I take Morrigan instead? Maybe I should.
Indeed.
Who else should I bring? Should I mix it up with the warriors a little bit and take either Sten or... Yeah, maybe Shale? Sten? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, usually Alistair's... Oh my gosh, what is my camera doing? It's on. Hello? Yeah, my camera hub says it's on. What is going on? Are we kidding? Come on, guys. What's going on? Oh my gosh. It says camera hub's not on, but it is. Like, I'm staring at myself. Hello, me. My camera's on. Fix has been shapeshifted into a camera. No, but seriously, like, I bought this camera because I was hoping for no more issues, but... hold on. Okay, that's gonna be really grainy for a second. I don't know. Okay, now my camera hub's frozen. What if I restart my camera hub? And I put on my Be Right Back screen. It treats burns. What?
No, I'll have to try again later.
What's gonna happen? I feel like I want to run away. Oh my gosh, it's still not on. What the heck? Like, I genuinely don't know what's going on. It has to be an OBS thing because my camera hub is on. Sabotage? It really is sabotage. Like, it says please run camera hub, but it's running. And it's working. And I just restarted it. I wonder if I should maybe unplug my camera and then plug it back in. That's the only other thing I can think of. Okay, give me a second, folks. I'm also trying not to angle the camera in a weird way. That way when it comes back, if it comes back, I'm like... What if I just put on my privacy cover real quick? Maybe that's the trick. Okay. Hold on, besties. Please hold. Okay. Da-da-da-da. There's my face. Alright. Are we good? Are we gonna behave ourselves, camera? My goodness. Oh. That was something. Yeah, like... Granted, my older camera used to do this way worse. But... Still really annoying that that's still happening. It must be like an OBS thing, and what it possibly is, so I updated my OBS, but my Windows hasn't updated in such a long time. It runs into issues every time it updates, so it's not like technically up to date with the Windows 10. So I need to figure out how to fix that, because that's the only other thing I can think of, like, that's giving me issues with OBS. That's why I can't, like, do separate audio sources so we can listen to, like, actual music, and that's why I have, like, the copyright-free music stuff going on. But, yeah, that is incredibly annoying. I'm so sorry. I genuinely have no other words other than stop doing that. Okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. Dinner room, Soldier's Peak. We're not doing that. Yeah. I don't know. My computer hates me. That's the only thing I can think of. Didn't we do this one already? No, this is something different, I think. No, your computer loves you. No, now it doesn't. Also, who is dead? Why are you people dead? Why am I dying? Scratch. Oh, you're dying. Okay. Are you people not leveled up? Is that why you died? It doesn't say I need to level them up. You guys are just weak, apparently. I don't know. Weaklings? Yeah, apparently. I don't know. What's up with that?
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I have been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden. I wish to speak to your leader.
Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it.
I suppose that a lie wouldn't gain you much benefit. I shall bring you to the Keeper. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you.
That's fine.
Follow me.
I love the Dalish so much.
I see we have guests.
We love elves, we do.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are
Sorry.
these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time
Just
to
by my
spend with
Bari.
outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan.
It's Solis's father.
Decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Hold on.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zephyrian, the keeper of this clan. Its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
So apparently, in elven lore, it was just recently spoken about, how after millennia, apparently elves will lose their hair. So I think that's why he's bald. Which is interesting. Don't know how I feel about that, but it certainly is interesting. But my name's Elena. A pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting.
It's rare, but it happens.
What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
Stan!
Imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed.
It's not like they
centuries ago.
really...
Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Oh boy. Something else we gotta fix. Then stop being immediate. Exactly. We know you're a big softie. Like, come on.
The clan came to the Brecilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Dun.
Ambushed us. and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay
Werewolves,
our
I
brethren
know.
to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's
Whatever
evil
are we gonna
must
have
be
to
stopped,
do?
but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
No, like, we're gonna help you, bestie. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Well, I am good at non-trivial tasks. I mean, just ask around. I get things done. No, Elena is like Superwoman. She's out here fixing everybody's problems.
Within the Brecilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk
I
any
got
more
this.
of my plan.
Give me an hour. Kidding. But yeah, just the warden at the end of this game, she's too badass. Like, they're too powerful. But yeah, we're gonna find this Witherfang.
You that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead.
Ooh.
But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Alright, I'll go ahead and go.
Return to caring for my people.
Yeah.
Creator speed on your way.
So that's another interesting little tidbit, where there's a lot of death. The veil thins, and spirits are allowed to get through. Where's Solus to ask questions when you need him? Like, I get that he's not technically...
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you. Masiranas.
Oops! Alright, we gotta look at all the statues.
My mother was Dalish. They are a proud people, those who refused to bow to defeat.
Yeah, that's right. Guys, look who it is! Look who it is!
This should be easy enough.
I got so excited seeing that. There are other statues. I wanna look at all the elven lore stuff.
As you wish.
Where are these statues? Gimme, gimme. I know there's more. I feel like we should at least read the Fen'Harel Codex. For no real reason. No reason at all. I know that there's more. There's gotta be more. Maybe there's not. Because I know there's more gods than that. But let's see. Codex. Magic and religion. Silas, the housekeeper. Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf. Yeah, this Fen'Harel god sounds very interesting. He does, doesn't he? Alright, there is precious little we know about Fen'Harel, for they say he did not care for our people. Elganon and Mythal created the world as we know it, and Juil taught us the ways of the hunter. Silas and June gave us fire and crafting, but Fen'Harel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathon, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fen'Harel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathon, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Haran among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered of the names of Gildaron and Dernithal and Unaris. I don't know if I'm saying those names correctly, for they are the Forgotten Ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fen'Harel could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones, for although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fen'Harel tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce, and the Forgotten Ones trusted him also, when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods. If only the Forgotten Ones would return to the Abyss for a time. They trusted Fen'Harel, and they were all of them betrayed, and Fen'Harel sealed them away so they could never again walk among the people. I had forgotten the names of the Forgotten Ones. I know it was mentioned in a different stream that there are codexes that we find, like when we defeat Imshale and everything, and there are 2 others in the other 2 games. But I need to read up on the Forgotten Ones a little bit more. I know that they're like technically evil, and the only people who still like worship them are like cults. I know there are some cults around Thedas. It would be really interesting to learn more about them, especially in the next game. I would really enjoy, especially if they come through the Veil as well as the Avenurists. I mean, if it even is the Avenurists that are coming through, maybe it is the Forgotten Ones.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
No, it's fine. I understand.
That is very generous of you.
My burrito is here.
As a rule, and that is not the case.
Go grab your food.
Not to a Grey
Sounds
Warden.
yummy.
But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You don't seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body.
Aww.
I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
I would not allow any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy. An unexpected trait in your kind.
Okay.
Know if
that was almost a compliment, Sten.
Then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Yeah, no problem. Well, that was almost very sweet of Sten, I will say.
Hello?
Hello, yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Well, why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Persuade, try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it.
Oh, Cameron,
like you
he's
can
so
help
sweet.
Are all these bears such cringing, ineffectual creatures?
Oh my god,
I've been an
Sten.
apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Ah, young love. Have you seen the scene? Which one? Is it the one that I'm thinking of? On like a really evil playthrough.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could
Yeah,
prove
the one
that
you're
I
thinking
can't
of.
hunt
Yeah.
and-
I've never done it. I don't think I can do that. That's really awful. But it's funny to watch.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
No, there must be some way.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Have you tried wooing Gaina?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Romance her. Show you love her.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
I suppose it would be too much to ask if you petted her. Oh my god. We're not clean. She sounds awful.
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
How about really showing your love?
I've serenaded her.
Okay,
and we've talked
well,
many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if
let
I'm
me
still
think
an
of something else then.
apprentice. Such as?
Perhaps I could talk to her. She sounds awful. I mean, it's hard to say because we don't really get to know these characters a lot. But we'll go ahead and talk to her for you.
Suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
Yeah. I got this.
Cyranus. Oh, ma Cyranus.
Don't worry about
I will
it.
pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Alright. Yeah. Time to speak to her now.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You are Gaina, correct? Cameron mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand
Let's gaslight
our
her.
ways, but I just can't bond with
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah.
He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Yeah, you can. If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Cameron miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cameron.
Look at us, guys.
Cameron, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Aww. Look at us.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Yeah, of course. Happy to help. Morgan. Did I not just help you kill your mother? I almost died for that. And you're really gonna start disapproving of my actions? Alright, let's hear the story of the Dalish.
Few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
Well, they're not me. If I'm lucky, maybe I can find them.
An outsider to the rescue, but of course. What were we doing trying to solve our own problems?
No, like, I understand your frustration, dude. And, like, totally respect your feelings. But I am just trying to help.
Nothing will help us now. Least of all, the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunter's help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us.
It is even more difficult when you live amongst them, trust me.
Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Yeah, I like that.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now,
The elves will always be my favorite.
such a
Yeah.
tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago,
I
our
love
people
playing
were
as an elf.
slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left
They'd never
us
make me hate
nothing.
them. Same.
And then that
I can't wait to play as my Dalish Inquisitor.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
Do I remember? No, I really couldn't say.
Could not say, or will not. What do you say, child? Can you tell us what happened to the Dales?
The Shemlin wouldn't let us be.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
I'm sorry. Not every human felt that way, I'm sure.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong?
True.
Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities.
You should have fought. You should have fought to the last of you. Better that than to submit.
Oh? Is it not the Kunari way to force others to submit? Surely that would not be your advice to my people, were they attacked by the mighty Kunari.
That would be different. The Kunari would improve your people. The humans have improved nothing.
Perhaps. Even so, many of us did fight. We
Then...
fought, and we lost. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh, and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Yep.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Yay!
Bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost law.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and
Never again shall we submit.
And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Thank you, I enjoyed it very much.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior.
Oh,
Now,
I
as
like
said,
that.
I can tell you what I know of the Brecilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes, tell me of the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brecilian forest was a place of our ancestors.
We love that
predated
for
even our
us.
oldest home.
Yeah.
The people
I
of
love the
Imperium came
Dalish.
here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And those battles tore the veil?
Indeed. Very wise of you. There was so much death that the veil into the beyond was torn. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
And this Witherfang still exists today.
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age, as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
Alright. That's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Good to know. So I know at least one more person to talk to. If my game would like to... Hello? There we go. Sometimes you gotta wave the camera around. You know?
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. You're most
Hello.
welcome here, stranger. Is there anything I might do to help you in your task?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood.
Yeah, I mean, there are
This means I
werewolves.
cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
So, I'm going in there. I can find some iron bark.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Yeah, you got it.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
Yeah, of course.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Oh, dance. Yeah, let's see. What does he have? A backpack. Yes. I'll take that. Now, there are these Dalish gloves, but I'm after the ones you can give Zevran as a gift and he can wear. Cause how is my relationship with Zevran? Warm. Okay, so we're not too bad. But he's not the newest member of the party, but he's still kind of newer. So, you know, we still have some work to do there. Is this a chest that I tried to loot? I can't remember. What was it that I tried to loot? Was it this one? I think she's guarding the chest I was trying to loot. Yeah. Yeah. That was awkward. What if I do that? And I know that there's this person, but
Good to see you.
nobody really has what I need
Consider it done.
in order to do this one. So unfortunately, I cannot do it. And then this is the way that we came.
On it.
Speak then.
Okay. There we go. We got some Mabari Crunch. I actually should just give it to the best boy. Alright, so to get into the actual forest, we have to go this way. Now, will I forget that this is the way into the forest? Absolutely. I will always think it's the opposite way. And then I will get all sorts of turned around in this camp. Not to mention that the forest itself is fairly confusing.
This is like my home in Saharan, but the fiends here are only monsters.
So me, yeah. Directionally challenged, always and forever. Oh, here are the werewolves, guys. Don't get bitten, Elena. Yeah, right? Yeah, imagine Elena as a werewolf. Would not be a good thing, actually. That would actually be quite bad.
Let's get started.
And there's a lot going on in this forest. Yeah, scary. Yeah, they're not the cutest animals. Hate to say it, but yeah, no, would not want to look like them. No offense to the werewolves themselves. I'm sure you guys have great personalities. Just would not want to look like any of them, you know? It's not what we're trying to serve here. I want to be a vampire. I actually don't know if there are vampires. I would imagine so, but we've never encountered an actual vampire.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my
Thetis.
and sisters. The Dalish and the human of all things, to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
And You speak? I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed.
Look at that little booty action going on.
We will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I was about to say deadass. I know, like deadass is in detail. We are so far gone. We really are. But I wear that as a badge of honor. I have no problems with that whatsoever. I would prefer to talk to you. I mean, you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
You attacked his clan. Why should he not retaliate?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Alright. No. Andraste's grace.
On it.
Yes. I know exactly who to give that to. What the heck? What? What's coming for me, guys? Where is it? What's going on? Oh, it's a bear! Nice bug, yeah. Chainmail, we'll take that. Yeah, there's a few little bugs in this game, you know. That's how it goes. So I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not. Why does a bear have chainmail? Why not? Why wouldn't a bear have chainmail? Take that, take that, take that. Yeah, there's something I'm missing. Oh, no, he's right over there, actually. There he is, Dagon.
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
Take the hunter back to the Dalish camp. Yeah.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Masiranas. Your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline. Let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
That was a really bad position for him to be laying in. Anyways. Back to the forest we go. Let's see what other weird things we encounter. Okay. It's where we just were. Oh! Darkspawn! Go figure! Ooh, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna... Oh. I thought it was gonna be one of those cool, like, slow-mo cutscenes where one of us, like, kills them. No such luck. What? Seriously? Anyways. There's an oxbone and painted sky ball. I think that's for Sten. If I remember correctly. But somebody feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, cause... I forgot about the trace! So many jump scares in this game, and it's like... It's not even technically a horror game. Will it scare me though? Absolutely. All the time. And with the amount of times you think I've played this, because I've played this quite a few times, you think I'd be over the jump scares. You would be wrong. Absolutely not over the jump scares. Okay, let's fight these guys first. Okay, that wasn't where I meant to go, but that's fine. Oh, autosave, thank you. Veilguard jump scares are coming soon. Dude, if Veilguard jump scares me like Origins does, and with those graphics, I might actually be screaming eyes. Oh my gosh, especially if you get a Broodmother and Veilguard. I'm exiting the game, I'm leaving, I'm not coming back. No, just kidding. But like, hope you're not afraid of spiders. Only when they jump scare me. One down. Do you remember that trailer with the spider back in the day? Yeah. If they do it like they do with Origins, where it's like the music really loud and they come from the ceiling. I'm gone. I'm a goner. I think we have to fight this one first. Oh my god, no, there's two of them! Alright, Sten, you got this, bestie. Sten and Scratch to the rescue. Okay.
This should be easy enough.
That was fun.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Chris, wait, can't you see me? I'm a werewolf? No, we're humans.
Yes.
Well, I'm a human.
I remember thy kind. brief of life, and all but blind to the peril you cause, the lives you take. Such chaos is sown within thy wake.
Well,
allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou
the rhymes
thinkst
be
far too
slapping.
soon,
They are.
might I ask of thee a boon?
Yeah, what's this boon?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief
I love this guy.
come and steal an acorn.
Consistent bars. And you want it back, I take it.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Epic rap battles of history. Oh my gosh, that brings me back. My brother used to show us those all the time because he was obsessed. And like some of them are really funny, some of them haven't aged well. I remember seeing a couple recently in another stream, but like some of them are really funny. Alright, where would I find this thief?
It was stolen by a human man. Deep within these woods he ran. Wouldst that I could travel there, I'd teach the fool to soon beware.
Yeah, I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Alright, I'm on it. And there's an area back here. Oh, it's this one. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers, enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
Everything is so clean. We're the ones who set it up. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues to its nature. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It's clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't make this camp. Yet I don't feel very bloody concerned about that. I just want a nap, of all things. Go figure.
We can't leave yet. We need to stay alert. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist it. You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
There is something odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
Stay alert. This could be some kind of trap. Oh. As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs and you yawn. It has been a long journey. Perhaps it's safe to rest here.
You know, if it's all the same to you, why don't we sit down for a while? Strange as it sounds, I'd rather camp here before going back out into the forest.
Yes, we should use the camp. We need to sleep. It's changed a little bit. I think this is a glitch, because it's not supposed to be quite like this yet. Unable to resist its strange siren call, you trudge back to the tent and quickly collapse and drift off into a blissful sleep. Oh! Sten, bestie? With the shade destroyed, fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie, as if still sleeping still.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
That's right. But I will take stuff out of this chest. Okay, there's the Dalish gloves. Okay. Zevran, bestie. Oh. Bestie's not doing so hot. He's bleeding. He's got a cracked skull. He's got a concussion. Well, here's a present.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
I thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not?
This is a really great view
My mother
of
was
this
Dalish
moment.
and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
I'm so glad we're having this really emotional moment, Zevran. Buried beneath the tree leaves right here. Very emotional, yeah. Very. This is just such a heartwarming cutscene, and I just. So beautiful. So beautiful. This is such an amazing view.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
You're so welcome, bestie. I'm so glad we had that really, really intense and really deep conversation. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Is there anything else we need to do in like this area, or is it just that we move on to the next? And also, we've got all these like werewolf pelts. Do we actually use them for anything? That look in his eyes was something else. It really was. He seemed really, really grateful in that moment. He was just so overwhelmed by his emotions. And look, there's Hala.
As you wish.
Love the Hala. Oh gosh, there's another tree we have to fight. And actually, I get to level up. Go me. Guess we can work on... Actually, if I take one thing in survival, I think that means I can help the Hala back at the Dalish camp. Can I not? Because I need survival for it. Lacerate. Ooh. Whenever a backstab deals enough damage, the assassin's foe is riddled with bleeding wounds that inflict additional damage for a short time. I'll take that. Actually, I know I've been meaning to get some archery in here as well, but I don't know.
Let's get started.
Oh. Werewolves. Werewolves. Oh, full test? Yes, I needed that. Thank you. Oh my god. Coming from every which direction.
Listen, I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Poor thing, yeah, I know.
Human. I was once an elf, one of the Dalish folk. You know of my clan.
Your keeper Zathrian is the one who sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
Mm-hmm. I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
There is death in her eyes. It will not be long now.
The scarf I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
Very well. I spoke to... He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Okay. I will end your pain. Normally I would ask questions, but I hate... Yeah.
Gods, bless you.
Well...
Right.
That one hurts, I'm not gonna lie. That one always hurts. And it makes me wonder, because you can cure the werewolves, so it makes me wonder, like, if we don't talk to her, if we don't find her, and we're able to cure the werewolves, like, does that mean she's saved, or does she still die? And I've tried to do it that way, but I never am able to find out. If that's like a potential thing we can do.
This should be easy enough.
But at the same time, I mean, we can't really save everyone as much as we may want to.
You're here too. No wonder.
But I think we should honestly end stream here. Otherwise, I will keep going on for hours and hours. We can't? What do you mean?